Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of my 21-day Mastering My Money Mindset Challenge. So today we are going to explore what are the most destructive beliefs that you have around money that you're holding on to. So people don't realize, they'll make jokes about it, but they really don't realize that, your beliefs are guiding everything in your life. And so if you're holding on to a belief, if you're holding on to a really bad story around money based upon experiences in your childhood, you're basically in the passenger seat of your financial life. You have to understand what you truly believe about money. And it's not a pretty experience. And I'll be honest with you, the first time I took this test, like 12 years ago, I was horrified. It was absolutely horrifying what my beliefs were. And I truly said to myself, I can't even believe I have a single dollar in the bank. How have I been able to accomplish anything financially with these garbage beliefs? It was terrible. And so, it's a process, of like retraining your brain, retraining your nervous system. But the thing is, you have to figure out what you believe first so that you can actually then say, okay, well, now I realize those are really bad beliefs. But what do I choose to believe right now? So as with anything in terms of, if you're going to lose weight, you got to get on the scale and you got to figure out where your starting point is. So how big the gap is between where you are and where you want to go, right? So it's the same thing with your money beliefs. You actually have to get super clear on what your beliefs are. And the money test in our product, Mastering My Money Mindset, that program will teach you all that. You can dive deep into that. But just for today, what I want you to do is I want you to really think about the phrases that go on in your head, where, you get the statement in from TD Waterhouse and you're like, oh my God, and you're looking at the numbers and you think, oh my God, money and investing is so complicated. I can't understand that. I can't understand the stock market. Or maybe your beliefs are, if I really go for it and I start making a lot of money, there are going to be a lot of people in my circle of influence who are going to hate me, who are going to be really envious, and it's going to be really ugly, and it's going to be really uncomfortable, and I don't know if I can do that. Or maybe your belief is money is the root of all evil. I actually did another video on that, completely talking about that issue, that it was actually misquoted from the Bible. It's actually the love of money is the root of all evil. But, some people believe that. And actually, a lot of people who are service oriented, who are in the business of serving others, in the healthcare practice, or healers are infamous for this, where they feel like there's a spiritual contradiction for being well compensated for serving others. Because they have such a love in their heart and they genuinely care about other people. But the reality is we live in a 3D world where, your rent or your mortgage costs money, food costs money. So clearing any of those contradictions is super, super important. So what are some of the other beliefs that people typically have? Well, I don't like selling and promoting myself. It's like a vanity thing. People get uncomfortable. They don't like the attention on themselves. They don't want to be considered like a pushy used car salesman. Well, the reality is, if you actually truly believe in what you're doing, what you have to offer, you're really just sharing that opportunity. And if you can't actually help anyone and be a blessing to someone's life, if they don't actually know about you, if you don't sell yourself and promote yourself and put yourself out there, it's just a reality of how the situation is. So what are some of the other beliefs? It's like, I'm not smart enough to be wealthy. I'm not smart enough to be rich. I'm too young to be able to make a lot of money. It's hard for women to be successful. These are all bullshit beliefs. They're all stories that someone's either told you, or you've told yourself, or you've picked up from the environment, but they don't serve you, and they're undercutting your success. So what I want you to do is just sit down and do like just a real data dump. Just like, don't filter yourself, get really quiet, either do it on your laptop or take out a pen and pencil, whatever is more comfortable for you. And just sit down and start saying things like, money is, I know rich people are, and just say the phrases in your head, because a lot of these phrases are things that you actually think and say in your head over and over and over again. I'm not good with saving money. I'm not good with investing. Why can't I ever make any, why can't I seem to make more money? That's a really bad question, right? So if you're obsessed, if that seems to be the rhythm of the mantra in your head is, how come I can't seem to make any more money? You really need to change that mantra to, how do I make more money, right? So you just got to get super clear. So do a pure raw data dump of all of the beliefs that you have around money that you know are limiting you. Put them all down, jot them down, read them back, and then start thinking about it a little bit and asking yourself, how is this serving me? How has this been contracting my life? And is it time now to maybe shift my beliefs around my money, career, and my finances and my capacity to earn? You know what I mean? Like you decide what you're worth, right? Because you are the one who demands, like, whether it's your salary or the business you create, it's up to you what you put out there and say, here's what I think I'm worth, and here's what I have to contribute. And the more that you work on yourself, self-development, self-love, self-respect, self-esteem, the more you'll realize that you're not gonna discount yourself. Because you understand how much time and effort and energy you've poured into yourself to become the human being you are, to have the ability to speak and share, or to, put your beliefs out there, your knowledge and your skills to help others to advance in whatever way they want to. So it's really important that you get super clear on these beliefs. So do that exercise right now, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on day 3. Have a good night. Bye.